Good morning, dear students. I hope you all are fit and fine. Dear students, today we will do the explanation of lesson number 6, Degrees of Comparison. But before starting with the explanation, I would like to ask you a simple question. Do you know what are adjectives? Adjectives are the words which describe a noun or pronoun. Dear student, you must be thinking why I am talking about adjectives. I'm talking about adjectives because in this lesson, degrees of comparison, we will learn about different forms of adjectives. Now let's begin with the explanation, everyone. Read these sentences. Taxis are more expensive than buses. Here you can see expensive is an adjective and the word more is added to expensive to show a clear meaning of this adjective. Taxis are more expensive than buses. Here this more expensive word is used as a comparative degree. It is showing the comparison between taxis and buses. It is telling us this word is telling us that taxis are more expensive than buses. Buses are cheap. It means this is the shortest route to my house. Shortest, the word shortest is telling us that that this route is shorter than any other route. It is the shortest route. There is no other route which is as short as this one. It means we use an adjective in positive degree when we are describing one person, thing or animal. Dear students, it is being said clearly over here that whenever we describe a single person or a single thing or a single animal, we always use a positive degree. For example, Raj is a tall boy. We are talking only about Raj. Raj is a tall boy. When we compare two people, things or animals, we use the comparative degree. Here they are telling us that whenever we compare two people or two things or two animals, we always use comparative degree. We use then with adjectives. We use then with adjectives in the comparative degree. We will use the adjective, the comparative form of the adjective, and we will always also use then in the sentence to show the comparison. Example, Manish is taller than Raj. See, in first sentence I gave you Raj is a tall boy. We were talking only about Raj. But now here in this sentence, comparison is being done between Manish and Raj. Here it is being told that Manish is taller than Raj. That means Raj is not so tall as Manish. When we compare three or more people, things or animals, we use the superlative degree. We use the definite article the before the adjective in the superlative degree. Dear student, it is being told here that whenever we compare three or more people or things or animals, we always use superlative degree, and we also use the definite article before the superlative degree. Example, Ravi is the tallest boy. That means no other boy is as tall as Ravi. We are talking about Ravi and he is the tallest boy. We can also go through these superlative degree, comparative degree and positive degrees which are given here in this table. Dear students, just see, most adjectives add er and add est to form comparative degree and superlative degree. It's saying that most of the adjectives add er to form comparative degree and est to form superlative degrees, like tall, taller, tallest, strong, stronger, strongest. Adjectives ending with e, like large and white, add are. Here it is saying that the words like large and white which end with e at the end, add r, so that we can form comparative degree. Example: larger, whiter. Superlative degrees: in superlative degrees we add only st with these kind of words: largest, whitest. We are not adding another est or er to form the comparative and superlative. We are adding only r to form the comparative degree and only st to form the superlative degrees of it. Adjectives ending with a consonant preceded by a vowel. Here they are talking about a word which ends with a consonant n. Example: thin. Thin is a word which is ending with a consonant, and before this consonant we have a vowel given over here, I. With these kind of words, we always whenever we make the comparative form of these kind of words, we always double the consonant and then add er, like thinner, thi-double-ner, bigger, bi-double-ger, bigger. In the same way, whenever we are making the superlative degrees of these kind of words, we always double the consonant and then add est. Thinnest, biggest. Now let's turn the page to page number 24. Adjectives with one or two syllables. Whenever there are adjectives with one or two syllables like sweet, narrow, we add er to make its comparative degree sweeter, narrower, and add est like sweetest and narrowest to make its superlative degree. Adjectives with two syllables ending with y. Here we are talking about those adjectives which end with y, like lovely and funny. We change y to I and add er to form its comparative degree. And in the same way, we change its y into I and add est. Then it will become lovely to lovelier, and lovelier will become loveliest. Comparative degree is lovelier and superlative degree is loveliest. In the same way, funny, funnier, funniest. Adjectives with one syllable and ending with y, like grey. Whenever there are adjectives which end with y, like the word grey, we add er. The final y remains unchanged. Dear students, as we have read before in this rule, that the adjectives with two syllables and which end with y, we always change its y into I and then form its comparative and superlative. But over here we are talking about those words which end on y but have only one syllable. We are talking about the words which have only one syllable. We will add er directly to it. We will not change its y into I. It will remain unchanged, like grayer and greyest. But the adjective dry is an exception to this rule. And so we will change its y into I. Then we will add er to make its comparative degree and iest to form its superlative degree. Adjectives with three or more syllables like beautiful, we always add more before the word. We always add more before the adjective to form its comparative degree, like more beautiful, and most with the word to form its superlative degree, like most beautiful. In the same way, intelligent is also an adjective, and to form its comparative degree we will add more intelligent, and to form its superlative degree we will add most with it, most intelligent. irregular adjectives. Dear students, as we all know that there are many adjectives which change their forms with the change in degrees, like the word little. It becomes less when we are talking about comparative degree, and it becomes least when we are talking about superlative degree. In the same way, good also changes its form to form comparative degree. It changes into better and turns into best when we are talking about superlative degree. Bad, worse, worst, much or many changes into more and most to form comparative and superlative degree. Far, farther, further, farthest, furthest. All these words are comparative and superlative forms, and we can see that they are showing irregularity in their comparative and superlative degrees. When we use one of the before the superlative forms, we use a plural noun. Dear student, it is being told over here that if we are using one of the in some sentence, we have to use a plural noun. Like, this is one of the oldest monuments. Monuments is a plural word which is being used over here because we are using one of the here. I hope you all have understood this. Now let's read further. We do not use two comparative or superlatives in the same sentence. It is being told over here that we never use two comparatives or superlatives in the same sentence. Example, the students have become more quieter. It's wrong. We will not use this. The students have become quieter. This is the most nicest present. Most and nicest. These both these are superlatives. We cannot use this. It's been told over here that two superlatives or two comparatives cannot be used in a single sentence. This is the nicest present. Only single superlative and single comparative can be used in a single sentence. Dear students, I hope you all have understood this lesson well. Thank you and have a good day.